it's Elena Porter with I Am 360 and a moment of inspiration. So I want to share with you a story that happened a couple years ago. I was on a really early run, really early. Nobody else was awake or around. I was running right down the path you see behind me. And I suddenly got this prompting to turn around and go home. And I was thinking, I don't want to. And it sounds kind of funny, but I just didn't want to. So I just kept running down this path. And I got a prompting, a second one that says, turn around right now. And I'm like, I'm just not going to do it. And I just kept running. And finally, the prompting was so undeniable. I turn around and I start to run right back home down the path this way. And not 1 second too soon or not 1 second too late, right when I got to the opening of the street here, I witnessed a horrible collision of a bike, somebody riding a bike and somebody running. They ran straight into each other. Helmets flew off, fell back on their backs, hit their heads, and were completely knocked out. I don't even, at that point, even know if they were alive. They were bleeding from their ears, they were bleeding from their nose. I look around, there's absolutely nobody there but me. I was paralyzed momentarily. And then I ran over there and I looked at both of them. I called 911. I put the phone down next to me and I just started to assess the situation. And I just immediately, my heart felt the urging to just let them know I'm there. So I started talking. I said, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I am here and I'm not going to leave until help arrives. I've called the police and the paramedics are on their way. Hang in there. They asked me to find out if they were breathing. I could tell they were breathing, but nobody was responding. So I continued to just repeat, I'm here, I'm not leaving. I won't leave until help arrives. And then I thought to gently squeeze one of the men's hands and I said, if you can hear me, squeeze my hand back. And ever so gently, I felt movement. And I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you, Jesus. I reached over to the other gentleman's hand, I squeezed it and I said the same words, if you can hear me, please gently squeeze, please squeeze my hand back. And gently he squeezed. So I knew they were both at least hearing me. So for the next moments until the help did arrive, I just kept assuring them that I was there and I'm not leaving and that help is on its way. Friends, how many times do we get promptings of the heart that we just ignore? It took 3 promptings and a major one like saying go home now for me to turn around and listen to the prompting of my heart. I believe that God communicates with us through promptings of our hearts, and since that experience I never need 3 promptings to get me to turn around and at least follow the guidance of my heart. So this week as we continue to just look for love everywhere, may we listen to the promptings of our hearts that guide us to do actions, say words of love. Be love, friends. Peace.